Hey everybody, this is Elle Brown. And you know what I'm here to talk about? I'm here to talk about one specific person, and she know who she is, and I'm going to tell her her name right now, Sherry. Let me explain something to you of what you have done wrong, okay? And let me tell you the person that you're fucking over, that it's not going to work for you, okay? Every time you fell on your ass and there was a problem, my son brought you to me, and I opened up my arms and I opened up my doors for you and your kids, because I did it out of love for you, because I love you. But I noticed one thing about your style, honey. When you got your little keys to your apartment, right? Remember, I had to sign papers to help you get it. That's number one, right? Number two, when you left here the day that you moved and everybody helped you pack, you put your little nose up in the air when Vic told you to go ahead and speak to my mother. Say something. He had to tell you to say something to me, right? And I noticed that when you got to your little place, right? You never picked up a phone and called me or thanked me. You never picked up a phone to say, hey, how you doing, Mom? Everything okay? You never did any of that shit. That shows me your true colors, right? And I want you to understand something, you know? Because payback is a bitch, and payback is going to come. And your ass is going to fall, and you're going to need somebody. And the only somebody that's going to be there for you will be me, because I was the only one caring about you, along with my son, who loves you deeply. And because of the love he felt for you was the love I have for you and your kids, to not leave you hanging. As a mother and as a parent and as a grandmother, I never left you hanging. But I don't like your style, Miss Lady. I don't like your style, and you need to get checked. You need to get checked, okay? Because you think shit is peaches and cream, okay? But you're not on the food chain yet. You understand me? Think about it. When your ass needs something and you can't get it, who you think gonna give it to you? My son knows where to go to get what you need. And he knows that despite the lack of love, the lack of respect that you give me, he knew for a fact that I would give you, even on your worst day, even on your best day. He knew that because he knows his mother. But I don't want you to get anything twisted. Don't think shit is sweet. I'm nice, but I'm not too nice. And all that putting your nose up in the air and all those looks you giving, honey, you better change that style. Don't come for me unless you're ready. Okay? Because keep in mind, you stayed in my house 3.5 years. And that wasn't the first time you stayed in my house. I didn't have you in my house because I didn't care. I had you in my house out of love for you and your children, to make sure that they had the best of everything that life could offer. And because Vic chose you as the woman in his life, you understand, he brought you to the best person possible to make sure that you get what you need, that you can further, apply yourself to anything else you want to do in life. But he knew you would have a support system in him and in me, his mother. And yet you showed the lack of respect for his mother. But this time around, I'm not asking you for respect. I'm going to take it. Because your ways and actions is fucked up. And I don't like your ways and actions. And I do hope you listen to this. I do hope you hear it. And you can frown your nose up in the air. And you can click your heels. And you can go to your neighbor. And you can speak and talk and talk. But everything I say, I back it up. I talk that talk. I walk that walk. I said it so many times before. Don't be stuck on stupid and dumb as a doorknob that can't turn. Don't be stupid. Be wise. Think about the people that's going to be there for you in the long haul. The long haul. You're not thinking about the long haul. Who's going to be there? Certainly not your friends and everybody else who wasn't there from the very fucking beginning when you needed help a couple of times. The only somebody that was there for you was me. And sweetheart, you're going to give me my just rewards. You're going to give me that respect. My son may be with you. He may love you. And he's going to hold you down like a real man should. Because that's what I taught my son to do. Be every bit of the man he can be and then some. I taught him to be the perfect gentleman. I taught him self-control, discipline, and respect. These are the things I taught my son. But I also taught him that if it don't fit, don't force it. And if something ain't right, check it. You ain't right, sister. You ain't right. And I will not allow you to think that you're going to put your head up in the air, your nose up in the air, and make all these faces. Because you better remember where it all began. If the truth be told, tell it like it is. Tell it. And talk about the ones that was there for you. It's not what you done for me. It's what I've done for you. Remember that. Don't play with me. I am not a game. Miss Brown is not a game. Straight like that. I'm coming to you rough, rugged, and raw because that's the only thing you understand. Especially when somebody is being nice and delicate and they're loving you unconditionally. You got a disrespectful nature. And you better check that. Now that's straight facts. You better check it. Because you will need again. And you better hope that your friends are there for you. You better hope the rest of your family is there for you. You better hope you never fall again. You better hope you never fit that criteria again. Don't play the game. Because I'm going to checkmate your ass. Don't play the game with me. I'm not a game. You're so deceitful, deceptive, and disrespectful. And remember, it was my family that was there for you. In all those days when you took a fall. In all those days when you shed tears. When things happened. When things went down. My family came to the rescue. Remember that. Remember that. I was there for your sons. I was there for you. Remember that. Now, if we never speak again, that's all right with me. But I promise you this. You will not now, not ever disrespect me again. Don't play with me like I'm a fucked up female. You understand me? I'm not on fucking drugs. I ain't no alcoholic, no crackhead. I'm none of that shit. I'm a 24-hour day, 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, mom, grandmother. I'm on the job. I do everything. And I get it precisely done. Now you think about that. Now, run that. Talk about that.